I be right there. Mooka dunk on the same nigga, and he's shorter than me, and I get the bitch and try to shoot a fucking a fadeaway jump shot and shit. The fuck out of here, man.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm gonna just kick. Okay, all right. Yeah. Now it's cool. I don't give a fuck about that halftime. Fuck it. Let's just play. Fuck it. Yeah, man. I just want to play. You know me. I ain't.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Because I beat you the first game. Why you think I was pressed to score that last drive? I knew the points mattered, nigga.
Rodgers going to come out throwing. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 75 yards. And the Packers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Damo, man, they made what's the name flag some shit. Man, Aaron Rodgers, I was like, come on, man. We got, when I had that nigga running down the sideline wide open,
first and 10 at their own 23.
And he threw it to the linebacker.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Right then and there, I said, oh, this Damo game. My man running the street, left the corner. I throw the ball deep, he throw it to the linebacker right there for the pick. Here you go.
The next time he has that opportunity,
I say, come on, man. That's not even the nigga I'm throwing it to, Damo.
He back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Let's go here.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith. He's
Preston.
the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
I got this.
They'll set up a throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Come on, Bo.
43-yard punt, a return of 5.
Wow, there's
it'll be
shit.
Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Good running right there.
I mean, you know, you like to blitz and play man.
In the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. On play action, Rodgers.
Oh, no! Come on! Come on! Madden trash!
4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Fucking piece of trash ass piece of shit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Defense got the better of them last series.
Got his ass. There we go.
See if they make
good way to let him go.
In the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they can rip off any sort of a game. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And knocks the ball away. It falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected.
Fag ass faggot.
Position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Oh, God. Why my man not in the game? Huh? What is going on? Oh. This is terrible.
Here we go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now it's
not in the defensive side depth chart or something.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
This game is fucking ridiculous. Oh man, he in the wrong spot. Fuck.
Here we go. Here we go. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Wait. 21. Hey, they'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taking depth.
Man, fuck that. My depth chart fucked up. Yeah, come on. Look at these niggas, man. These niggas don't even play for me. Here we go. Put you there. Boom. It's my fault.
Before they work it across midfield. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Some extra space following the display.
Fuck McCaffrey, start running people
down just inside the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
That's the end of the first quarter.
6-0 our score after 1.
49ers nothing.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Whoa. Block. 11. 21. Here we go.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
This is fielded at the 7. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On play action, it's Rodgers. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
Hey, as the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Garoppolo. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
11.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers. Over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Oh, that's into a double team.
Man, I didn't even mean to throw the ball to him, man. So stupid, man.
Are going to take possession of the football.
Throw the fucking curl
route.
This
is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Throw that bitch on
It'll be a
Jair.
gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled
That's where the fuck he was going.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm there.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And the kick here no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. And they'll accept that penalty. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. And he powers his way up past the 30. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashaun Gibson. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Purdy. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Throwing is Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Purdy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today.
Poor Hampson, we listen off that age over
already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get
Williams
yards against.
Poor Hampson, we is coming off that edge, buddy.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Who, me?
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the
football. Yeah, I did. I checked it. I gave the dude back. I didn't know that the dude wasn't available and
He'll
shit.
take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And a penalty flag comes
Pass interference, right?
Up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll try again with Jones. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Next the score, Packers 16, 49ers 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Purdy. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Able to fight for about 4 yards.
Now we starting to
this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator would hope. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
They let this motherfucker dive through the line.
Inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Interesting.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Jones.
Damn.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Outside, but
I try to outrun to the edge. Good one.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now it's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
They'll run for it with Dillon. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And his 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
Home, throw that motherfucker. He's back. Stokey Stokes.
Take possession of the football.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off.
Stokey Stokes, baby.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly.
Hey, man, hey, what you say, Rome? Man, I was quiet, Rome. Sorry, my brother.
And then they fooled him by dropping in the
It
coverage.
takes something, little
Now he's
Rome.
ready to
You
get
know what I'm saying?
fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Jones again.
Oh, shit. I ran the wrong way. I thought that play was going to the left.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal
tag
coming
play
up.
right
The
here.
loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even
Tag
louder.
play.
And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Garoppolo now. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
21. 65.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Hey, gun. 13.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Nah, this my Panthers team, bro. Everybody I drafted, nobody on the team except 2 people.
On 1st and 10.
I don't know. They cut him.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he's going to be stacked up.
All them motherfucking
nothing there for him. 2nd down.
All them all them dudes I had that was all them picks I had that was the top pick.
And that means you got to stop them on
nobody on the team. All I got is corners.
Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got the hookup with Dobbs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hookup there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now Mason Crosby for the Packers field goal try. from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Wait.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
You block over here.
Rodgers looking to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point try now for Crosby. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Packers 29, 49ers 7. Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to